Alright, hello everyone. This is Watch Dogs Legion. This game, just to note, we're playing on an older patch, and just so people watching this later don't try to do the tricks that we're doing on the latest, because they won't work. So I'm just going to start a new save file. We're not playing Permadeath. And the time will start when I skip this cutscene, so I'll say it verbally. So this is the third Watch Dogs game in the series. Its notable feature is it doesn't have a main character, so you'll see that. Alright, starting now. So, Watch Dogs is the GTA clone with hacking and progress bars, so we're going to be seeing a lot of that. You'll also notice that I'm going to be skipping a whole bunch of dialogue. Pretty much every cutscene and dialogue in this game can be skipped, and if I don't, I can fail missions, so sorry if you can't follow the story, that's just how it's going to be. I almost forgot to mention, in voice with me today is Random Machine, who's the world record holder and Watch Dogs Legion speedrun connoisseur.
Who are these men in black anyway?
So glad he's here because he's really smart and really good at these games. You want to say anything, Random?
So
Fuck me.
in this
The
game,
entire place is rigged to blow.
you can hack
Jesus.
these traps that are in this place. There's two different ways of exploiting them. You can just explode them outright, and the other way of doing it is just to activate the proximity when someone is nearby. That will also explode them as well.
Yeah, so in that room there were 3 guards. We had to bypass them. If we get chased by them at all, we can't actually open that gate. There's a lot of things in this game that you can't interact with when you're under pursuit. And that gate is one of them, so we just have a camera distract for 2 of them, and then we just on the last one. Because we can only use certain moves ever so often, because they have cooldown and stuff like that.
I found the detonator.
And this is a tutorial level right now. This is not the beginning of the game, really. It's just a tutorial. I gotta kill these guys as fast as possible so the progress bar starts going faster. But fun fact about this part is we just can't die. No matter how hard you try, yeah, you won't die here. So. These guys like to hide behind that wall, so if I just run over here, they'll start coming out. I just need to kill like about 6 more before the progress bar finishes. So, if you're not familiar with London, we're in the House of Parliament right now. I don't know what this room in particular is called, but the plot so far is someone's trying to frame DedSec, who's like the main hacker group in Watch Dogs, and they're trying to blow up the House of Parliament. And we're defusing the bomb right now, as it says on the progress bar on screen. That AI voice you're hearing is Bagley. He's like a, Siri, Google Assistant, virtual assistant type dealio guy. And you'll be hearing his voice pretty much the most of any character in this game. So this early part is almost done now. We just gotta... Oh, I lost my, I've never seen someone there. I lost my little mine that I can throw. Don't know where that went. So we're gonna skip this cutscene, but he climbs up here and gets killed by a new hacker called Zero Day. So that's what happened there. And here's where we start part of the game with no main character. So the whole, selling point of Watch Dogs is you can play as anyone in the game, notably a grandma that will die forever or can just die randomly. I think that was the biggest headline I saw is you can play as a grandma. We're not gonna play as a grandma. You'll see who we play as later. We pretty much have one primary operative that we'll pick. And if you play this game, it might surprise you. So, here we're in a spider bot. We're going to be experiencing a lot of spider bot stuff going through the run. It's pretty much my favorite method of movement in this game. Eventually you get a sprint and a double jump and everything, so it's fun. We just gotta go around here hacking things. That's the main aspect of Watch Dogs. Going around and hacking. We want the 5G lady. Yeah, here she is. So every operative here has different perks and stuff. None of the perks matter at all. Random, correct me if I'm wrong here, but the only reason we picked 6G lady is because she punches quickly, right? I think
yeah, she has a faster animation, and
yeah.
Well, we might need to use fast ammo in some cases.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, if things go very poorly, we might need it. But yeah, generally we're not going to use this operative. We just pick her because she punches fast. Every time, like everyone in this game is like random, and there's a very interesting system that they use for like every NPC in the game has a schedule that they follow. Like they go to work, they go home, you know, stuff like that. So. Everyone's unique. You'll see what I'm doing here on this route. I'm going to press my V key, which does a scan operation. This little blue thing. So in this game we have fast traveling. You can unlock a fast travel point. It's like London Underground stations. We can unlock them by going next to them, but we can reach them farther for unlock by using scan. So here we scan Westminster, which is like back there somewhere, because that goes up to 200 meters away. I parked my car a little poorly there, so I got out the wrong side.
I've downloaded a patch.
So here we just do a simple hack. I always get blocked by that bar there. We make our way into there's a question in chat about DLC. We're playing in offline mode, and so that means none of the DLC activates. I have a bunch of DLC operatives and perks and stuff. Funny enough, if I were to play in online mode, it would just be super slow because the game gives you about 1,000 pop-ups for every DLC item you've unlocked, and I think I have like 150 or something like that. So it's incredibly slow to play online. So. No DLC, but it's not like the DLC operatives are good anyway, so.
You're also playing on an older version, so...
Yeah, I mentioned that in the beginning, yeah. What were you going to say about the older version?
I was going to say, because since you're on DLC, I mean, you're on older version, you can't use some of the newer DLC.
Oh, good point, yeah. It might work, I don't know. Okay, I gotta make sure I don't soft lock here. I don't really know how this soft lock happens. Okay. I just took that really slowly because I don't want to soft lock a marathon run.
We have
there's a glitch there where you can equip the thing and your save file is bricked forever. So we'd have to start the run over or load a safety save, which I would have done in this case.
I'll be right.
So
let's start with some basic strikes.
I didn't do the strat random, I'm very sorry. I was too...
That's it.
I rushed. I should have waited to punch her.
You want to get in under my block.
This is just a fighting tutorial.
Couldn't have done that better myself.
We don't really punch anyone in the entire run, so we're not learning much here.
Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. Nice one. That's it.
Can you go online with the older version? I haven't tried. The fact that we're playing on an older version is a miracle in the first place. We found like a really weird exploit with Uplay, so it's very strange.
Right.
You download the game on the newest version, you replace files, open the game, then go offline, and you can play offline in the older version.
Yeah, you can easily downgrade these watch those games if you just have the files from the older versions.
Yeah, so I ended up, when this game came out, I ended up archiving every version of the game, which ended up being very helpful. I'm bad at fast traveling because my mouse is high sensitivity, so when I miss that button a lot, if you move your mouse at all between clicking and accepting or whatever, it doesn't work. So
where should we?
So if you see me failing to click a dang station icon, it's just because I'm stubborn. It won't change my sensitivity. So we're gonna do more. The whole early game is mostly just completing missions while unlocking stations with these scans and everything. We're unlocking like 3 here on this drive. And then we're also grabbing tech points. We get to grab 1 extra tech point to upgrade our items. And that one is very important for a glitch we'll show later. I thought I was hacking the wrong thing, that's why it took a while there. We just had to blow up that terminal, that unlocks that door, then we can run our spider bot in here. We don't even have to enter. We even skip a tutorial message by doing it this way, so. In this version of the game, the pedestrians are very bad at avoiding cars on the road. So a lot of them are just gonna jump into my car, and they're gonna die. Luckily in this game, the police don't care at all if you run people over, unless it's like directly in front of them, and even then they barely care. So the plot of this game, I should probably summarize. We're in London, like, because that bombing was like the prequel prologue type stuff. Because of that bombing, now there's these guys, these like military-looking dudes called Albion, and they're like a fascist militarized police force, and they're being mean, and the hackers are gonna make them go away. So there's no police really; it's all just Albion, but I'll call them cops anyway. Is this real London? So yeah, that's oh, that's a joke for the police stuff. Oh, I can't believe I did that there. Yeah, interestingly, the Watch Dogs games typically do like real city, like all the stations and buildings and stuff are mostly real here, besides like the fake brands they insert. Unlike, you know, it's not like GTA where it's, you know, Los Santos or whatever. Kind of a fictionalized city based on a real one. That was our movement tutorial. And we're nearly done with the, well, this is the initial tutorial section. So we're just gonna fast travel here over to Epacris.
Heard.
It's nighttime, so it can't be real London.
We're all
Good
ready.
point. It'll be nighttime eventually. Then it'll match up. Yeah, right now it's 8:46
Albion's
a.m.
operational plan.
So.
Get into that.
Well, causing a power surge in a...
So drones are a big thing in this game. Oh, I forgot to mention this is based in 2044
According to...
or like 2040 something. So everything's futuristic. Everyone has like brain implant devices and stuff like that. So that's probably a key thing to mention about the setting of this game. Speaking of time, I was thinking that this is maybe the newest game in GTA Marathon this year, and I looked it up, and I knew the closest one was Teardown. Turns out this game and Teardown Early Access came out on the same day, so it's kind of surprised to see that. So it is tied for the newest game in the Marathon.
That's it.
We skip flying over there by using this camera. In the meantime, we can take a selfie of us committing crimes. Battersea. Is that in Nine Elms? Like, where is that in
We
London?
got a gold mine of information out of St. Pancras. Albion convoys, informants, gear, you name it. Everything we
That
need
is
to
in
ignite
the
the people
bottom
of London.
right part of the
like
map.
we did in Camden.
Oh, is it?
Derail Albion's operations
like,
and
I
give the people a
is-
reason to rise up.
I was thinking it was like
barrel
down
by
here, but maybe it's
barrel. The more we do that, the more we'll get allies flocking to the cause.
factory building with
We'll
4
show
chimneys
London that
next to a
DedSec
river.
is
I don't
here
know.
for them.
Might be here. I'm not entirely familiar with London. I've never been there, but
That was off the chain.
I know enough from this game of this compressed version of London.
But the answer to that question is no.
Okay.
We will not go there because none of the missions, none of the main missions will go there.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nine Elms is the only, I don't know what you call it, bureau or something. Oh, that was a female. I gotta note the gender of that operative I just was given there, because it'll, if I misgender them,
Well, fuck me, you're still up.
things go very
If
poorly
you're
later in the
feeling
run,
out
and you'll
of
see
your
why.
depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call...
I'm here.
Why am I not running? Kill a couple people there. We can sneak around here without getting chased too much.
That's it. Now, let's take...
Yeah, Nine Elms unfortunately doesn't have any main mission objectives there. So I don't even think we'll get a
The
recruitment
level of
mission.
sophist-
They couldn't make us end up there. Uh-oh. I thought I distracted that person. I don't know. Did they see me?
Aha! The SIRS has deployed this
All right.
technology.
No one caught me. That was convenient.
What do we need in order? Bagley.
So, we need to recruit a construction worker. And the pro tip to anyone playing Watch Dogs after this, the construction worker is the best operative in the game. No one beats them. Just always use them. In Watch Dogs Online, which came out recently, my crew is entirely construction workers. So, because we saw a female earlier, we need, for that operative that we got, we need to select a female here first, and then recruit a male construction worker. I need to buy this deep profiler, and this will help us recruit these guys faster. How's this? Let's check this guy. So this part's entirely random. I have to... Oh, that's great. I have to kind of improvise driving routes and routing and stuff here, so... So, just gotta wait for that guy to appear. Hopefully I don't get two baddies here.
Let's wait around and see if this counterfeit farmer dealer shows up.
I gotta make this cop
Potential
go away.
recruiters identified a counterfeit farmer operation run by a nearby Clan Kelley dealer.
Okay.
You could download incriminating evidence off their optic.
I just want to make sure I don't hit the guy I'm recruiting. Okay. Cool. So we recruited that guy. Oh no, he's punching me.
Drone, begin search.
Okay. This part's always very awkward. Come on. Dude, I don't want to... I just recruited you. I don't want to fight you. Okay, maybe I can now. Yeah. Random, maybe you can inform me here. I feel like every time I do this, I don't get the instant cutscene when going back in here, so... maybe I will now if I select the mission. Sorry, I didn't mention why construction workers are best. We're about to play one.
DedSec resurgence have
I gotta make sure I don't
to approve the use of lethal
skip this too
force
fast,
contracts.
so I bugged the game. There's a lot of bugs in this game. It's an early patch. So construction workers, sorry about the brightness. The game just does that sometimes when you leave a cutscene. It'll fix itself eventually. So construction workers are the best because they have a silent weapon, aka a nail gun, and they can spawn in a drone, a cargo drone, which is your like almost primary mode of transport in this game. And that cargo drone is faster and they can spawn it in anywhere, so it's very advantageous to have them. I didn't really explain why we selected the female construction worker there. I don't know. Random, do you know a good time? What's a good time to explain that? Oh gosh. Actually, probably now is. We got a lot of driving and waiting. So, the reason we didn't... well, there's two reasons for everything. The reason we didn't recruit the first construction worker we selected is recruiting the second one you look at actually triggers a glitch called death skip. And normally after this mission, which is called reporting for duty,
put the server in your
you will, if your operative dies, they get put in a hospital or in jail or something like that.
ctOS AR data reconstruction in progress.
This will do. Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough.
Sorry. If we just recruit construction workers in that way, we just don't die. We don't go to the hospital. We don't get arrested. I'm getting stuck on this dang thing that I typically destroy.
This is brilliant.
And that comes in handy because when an operative dies and gets injured, they're unusable for like an hour or half an hour or 20 minutes or something like that. And since the construction worker is the best operative in the game, we want to use them the whole time. So if they can't die, that's very nice. And that means we can do like death warps and stuff like that to speed up getting out of areas. The reason they're a different gender from the Camden Reward operative is what we call them, is there's a mission later where you try to hook up with a lady, and she doesn't like the first gender you approach her with, and she'll always like the second gender you approach her with. So we need to have two genders of these two operatives that we use the most in the run. So if you screw up with the gender, you have to like recruit someone randomly that's the correct gender, and that takes like 5 minutes, and it's a detour you don't want to take. I'm gonna throw my spider by here just so I can do less running.
AR data reconstruction in progress.
All right, scraping data from optics, ctOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SRS
So yeah,
uses this to watch people
rambling
shout?
Josh.
Fucking hell. Do they
Oh, any in-game radio? I have it turned off, but I have the soundtrack on. I'm not too familiar with the copyright strikes of the in-game radio, so
transfer?
I'm just not going to risk it right now. Yeah, so when we can recruit the construction worker, we just need to find one that has a job that's close by, just so it's faster. So that's the only thing we look for when looking at those quick recruitment jobs. We just gotta take this truck to one last place. You're seeing, I kind of glossed over it, but there's this thing called the AR reconstruction. We're gonna do that everywhere in the run, so get used to that fancy robot voice that says it.
It's taking too much.
Same thing here.
AR data reconstruction in progress.
So there's actually a fun trick I'm gonna do here. I don't know, Random, if you've seen this yet, but we can actually, so for some reason on this objective only, you can do it, you can do the hack from far away. It makes no sense. Normally the hack follows whatever item you're hijacking, whatever vehicle. But for this, it just sticks to the player, so we can kind of fly out of the download zone and grab this. This helps us escape easier. Yeah, so. This is typical Watch Dogs. It's just go somewhere and wait. For most progress bar waits, we have some kind of way around them, and you'll see later in the run we have some pretty extreme ways around. Around waiting for these progress bars. I feel like there's so much shit going on. Yeah, there's a lot of glitches we have to set up here that are routed for later in the run. So it gets simpler once we just start doing missions. It's just this one gets a little wild. Oops. That didn't screw anything up.
Alright,
Alright, so this thing is gonna blow up, but not really. It's telling me to get away from the truck, but it's just an EMP blast, doesn't really do anything.
well, that was...
Alright, so now we go back home. Yeah, so normally you'd have to fight off cops and drones and stuff there, but if we just fly up on the drone, we lose pursuit pretty much, and we can just insta pass the mission once the thing is finished. And we're probably going to run into a lot of bugs this run. I gotta change operatives. If I don't, that's very bad. Okay, that's what he looks like. And just be aware that like a lot of these bugs have been fixed already. We're just playing on a really old version of the game. So if you want to play it again, some of these glitches you won't be able to do, but it'll be a lot more stable.
You master hacker in town.
Alright, I guess I'm taking this. I would have wanted to take that one, but...
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I've picked up an encrypted signal from the TOAN conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate.
Okay. So, this place was blown up in the giant explosion we tried to stop in the prologue, so... we're gonna do some investigation here to see who blew it up. Because they technically framed us. So here we just gotta go around to some terminals and hack them. So this kind of is the first demonstration of how important the Spiderbot is in this run. So the Spiderbot acts as an extension of the player. So they can pick anything up, they can hack anything. There's pretty much nothing a Spiderbot can't do that a human can do.
2 more data relays to go.
So here we kind of go up to somewhere, and we don't have to backtrack at all because the Spiderbot, we can just recall it instantly by holding 3. And so that speeds these things up. We'll see a lot more later. The craziest thing comes in when there's Spiderbot docks. And Random found a lot of these strats where there's like docks where you can spawn in a Spiderbot if you don't have it equipped. And so pretty much we can just do an objective without ever entering a building.
That should do it. Now I'll just take the...
Here we're using that docked Spiderbot to kind of have 2 at once. So that gets interesting. I just gotta get out of here.
Don't trust the Kelley dog.
Here's the AR reconstruction junk. So we're gonna do a few of these in the run where we watch a reconstruction and we scan them.
Oh my. Hey, Bags, who would...
We hack the ctOS drone, and we're just out of range, but we can still control it. We go back in. Here's where the AR reconstruction continues.
RDX.
There, hurry. We got all the deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets?
That's it. We're all on need to know.
Yo.
So I gotta go over here and unlock another underground station that we'll need later in the run. And it's just another routing thing. So if you go over here, really far away with the hack and then scan, we'll have unlocked a cannon. I always want to make sure I have that. I don't have embankment. How the heck did I miss that? think Charing Cross should be fine. I've never missed embankment before. We spawn right next to it. I'll get it now.
You move, he's going to get a lot more.
You see this? Oh,
The camera setting got really weird with the driving there, and it just kind of threw me off. Couldn't hack that thing or turn. It doesn't really matter that these guys pursue me because once I'm in here and I hack this guy,
Bax is
they all despawn. Because
That opening right there looks like a good exit point.
there's a mini game here with this broken spider bot.
Right,
So
get comfy.
this thing is very annoying. It jumps slow. It has a long recovery between jumps. Overall, it's just a pain to control because it's all burnt up and stuff. But we got to get it out of here, and so there's a whole jump course. And normally it takes a minute. I've never seen that open. What the heck? I must have accidentally opened that before. Luckily, there's some fancy skips I found recently that we can abuse. So there's a interesting aspect about spider bots in this game where when you're playing at a high frame rate, like above 30, jumping against ceilings that are angled and like sliding off them can launch you directions. And we can actually jump over this fence here. Unfortunately, I need to change my FPS. So if I tab out, tab in, this is the only way to get to the menu. I go to video, set FPS limit to 60. 60, yeah, okay. Aim at this dot here and hold space. We will jump over. And I gotta go back and set it back again because we need the higher FPS for other stuff. So that's pretty much the only way to consistently get over here. Here's another boost, and unlucky. Sometimes you can make it over there. So it's the only time we're gonna like change FPS like that because that's really the only substantial spider bot boost we'll do throughout the run. But it's very cool to demonstrate because we skipped a big portion of the spider bot section. And I'm actually lucky I'm getting above 60 FPS. This game is very CPU bound, so good luck if anyone else tries to play it. So we just gotta grab this. I gotta hope I don't get seen by this person. Okay.
yeah, got it.
The spider.
Advise conditions.
Yeah, so since it's 2040 and it's the future, there's a bunch of self-driving cars, and we're just gonna steal those throughout. Well, technically it's not stealing. The cops don't get mad at you for getting into a self-driving car and driving it. But you can steal cars from humans driving them too. Fortunately, the cop is here, so we gotta drive a bit farther
Guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it,
because
perhaps
he
you can
gets
take a
mad
look
at this
inside the
spider bot.
GPS.
Okay, that's close. That was a quick demo of the walking off a ledge like a horizontal velocity acceleration thing. We'll do that later in the run, just speed some stuff up.
Hey.
So here we're just getting, there's an audio log and a video log that we're of course going to skip, but we're learning about someone that investigated the TOAN bombing and stuff like that, so.
Inspector Caitlin Lau.
So, our mystery officer.
I ran past my car. You can, so in those black screens you can actually move. So, I was trying to run towards my car, but I'm completely blind, so I kind of just ran past it. There's a cop there, I just didn't want to run into him.
Bruv,
These like checkpoint things, they have guns, so if you're under pursuit and you go through them, they like start shooting at you and fun stuff like that. So that's how we break. I need to buy this spider bot upgrade, spawn in my drone. So this is why we picked the construction workers, because this drone is here and quick and easy to use.
So,
So I
the
just need to
European
throw
Processing
my
Centre,
spider bot
it
onto this
processes
thing here.
deportees by stacking them up.
Add this guy to my team. So in a future mission, we'll need an Albion recruit on our team to infiltrate them or something like that.
Putting the location of the EPC database
So we're gonna have to
on
recruit
your
that guy right after this. He's the easiest Albion employee that we can recruit during the route because he's consistently there. So. Yeah, so now when I bought that upgrade to the spider bot, I can now sprint and double jump. So
Tell me you found something.
yeah, I throw our spider bot over there because again, the spider bot is an extension of us. So we a lot of the time do a combination of having our character do it and having the spider bot do other things. Going through that vent here kind of skips a whole hacking puzzle.
ctOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
We're gonna go up to this checkpoint over here that will trigger earlier or later as that cutscene progresses.
Fuck! What was that?
spatial analysis.
Okay, so just scan one more thing here, and we can continue. No more waiting. So
I could
I gotta wait for him to say fucker. And that's why we positioned our operative over here. And now we can just leave. So we finish this mission. I switched to Grandma yet? No. So unfortunately Grandma randomly dying and not being able to sprint is very slow. So we will not use Grandma. I need to see what missions this guy has. Oh no.
Put him in the van and out to the incinerator.
Random, what do you it's like above St. Pancras Station. That's not very good.
Wasn't expecting that shit.
Is it worth saving that for later? Or no, I can just do it now. So this is where, you know, the run, it's randomized, so I have to kind of improvise here on the route I take. I need to at least drive here so I can unlock a station that we'll travel back to, that one. And then, yeah, let's go take care of this guy. Unfortunate that the mission's way up there, but we need this guy. I need a vehicle. Alright, so most of these recruitment missions are just run over there and hack the person or alternatively kill them, so we're just gonna run this guy over with the car. We can get there with the car. I've never done this one before, so again, these are all random. You can't knock that down, unfortunate. This is the last recruitment mission we'll have to do, so there's no more randomized missions after this, but it'll do.
Let's wait around. That stolen map.
Alright, so we took him down, now we can go back to doing our missions. So, yeah, that's the guy we just recruited. That's why we took out that baddie. Again, scanning here to unlock another station we'll use later.
Oh, fuck.
No, am I really under
Let's
pursuit?
hurry and access that network, shall we?
Please, no. So ideally, you're not under pursuit here, and you can do this little hacking thing with a spider bot, because the spider bot will do it instantly. Because there's no animation for it with the spider bot. So I don't think there's anyone in here to bother me, so I should be able to just do this.
My oh my.
Can you recruit English men? Maybe. The names are randomized, the people are randomized. Maybe there's someone that is English Ben. So this is a weird place where they chop up bodies and stuff.
Alright,
she was
an
about to get
operative is
chopped up and we
assigned.
saved her.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And
There's no doubt about it. This
How did he
whole-
see me? I didn't make any noise.
Oh my days. What happened to their faces?
Unfortunate. Now we need to.
Alright. Here's the trick that random does that I can never figure out. You, oh, I screwed it up already.
I'll shoot you, I will.
Oh, they pull out guns.
Taking fire!
Come on, man.
Well done. Now get out of here.
We just need to fast travel to the safe house, attend a quick meeting. We can continue.
DedSec?
Yeah, we skipped that part in the intro, but they make you wear a mask, and that's just the default mask. It's to conceal your identity, so.
Sabine here and
I guess I'll take you. Sometimes there's cops at these
There's a
stations. You just
potential
gotta make
recruit
sure
you
you
may want
don't
to check out.
steal a car in
Pushing your
front of them.
location. Security.
The recording device.
Here's a little vent flying section. Let's see how smooth I can do it.
You have a real fucking attitude problem. Do you know that?
Please, I need help.
I think this is our first like true hacking puzzle.
Do you piss
So
everyone off the way you're pissing me
I'm not
off,
incredible at
Spider?
these. Random machine who is co-commentating with me is amazing at these. So you get to watch an amateur. If you want to watch some great hacking puzzles, watch the Watchdogs run later on Saturday. Yeah, Random's doing that, and he's incredible. So I missed this one. What did I do? Oh. So, after this mission, everything, gotta make sure I don't, not finish the mission. The routing gets very interesting. So, at this point there are 2 simultaneous chapters happening, and we can switch between them at will. We're gonna actually do that. So, we need to select them to keep them active and stuff like that, but We're going to start with the Albion chapter, and we're going to move over to the 404 one and go back and forth a couple times. The reason we do that is just some of the objectives are in neighboring locations, so.
I found street.
That's not a car I want.
Give me the fucking whip!
I can't go forward. I gotta go back
I
over
hate
here.
putting Mary Kelley on the back burner while she continues to...
It took some.
So here's another kind of
found a
detour I
potential
have to
recruit
take
for you. Drop in
to
a pin
unlock
on
a
your
station. So this unlocks Angel Station by scanning there. And you're gonna see a lot of weird driving routes throughout the game, throughout the run.
Malachi is.
Or I'm just trying to unlock some stations that we'll use later. I think if I... Yeah! Okay. That's a fun trick. Except my dude's about to fall off of this drone. Okay. Can I hack my drone, please? So here's another hacking puzzle. We need to get into this guy's apartment because he's important. He has info or something like that.
Ah, shit!
Welcome to Clarion Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue.
Again, you can recruit anyone in the... I didn't get black screened. That was weird. Normally you get a black screen there and you have to hack that blind. Yes, you can recruit anyone. So, that's my answer to every question about a English player. So here you're gonna see the death skip abuse for the first time. So, normally you need to escape these people, and it's annoying and slow. So instead, we fly high enough to kill the objective and then fall and suicide. And so here it says incapacitated, which means we're not actually dead. And normally you'd have to select a different operative here because one's in the hospital or they got arrested or something like that. But because of the death skip glitch that we activated 20 minutes ago, we just can't die. Well, we die, but we don't go away. So now we're going to a separate chapter. We're doing this mission back here.
Listen, I've got an inside man, right?
Because again, we're swapping between a bunch of chapters for routing reasons. So go to Cannon Street, which we unlocked from that camera earlier, and we're gonna drive over to Tower of London. There's 2 guards here and no bike. That's annoying. Normally there's like at least 2 bikes there.
Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in
And there's
hospital.
no cars either.
They won't be available for some time.
You work for me now, Robocop.
So again, we're not doing the Inside Albion mission. We're doing 404. It's just not prompting exactly here. So here. I selected the mission now. So here's just a spider bot vent portion. We use our spider bot instead of the docked one because ours can sprint.
Well, you were.
So nothing happened there. It was like a bad lead. I pressed the wrong button. So now we swap to this guy. The Albion operative that we just recruited. Because now we're swapping to the other mission where we need him to do some sneaky stuff.
Oh,
I've done some dig.
I guess I'll take this.
Go on, get moving.
It doesn't matter that I'm getting pursued here. Actually, it does. Because I forgot to buy the upgrade, so...
Nigel Cass's meeting will begin.
I don't know why I stopped here.
Where did they go? Shit.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless,
Okay.
broken by the system
I need
face.
to buy this guy, equip it.
Oh, and don't forget
So, this is AR Cloak. It makes us invisible for a brief amount of time, or infinitely, using a glitch we'll show later.
This is fine.
We're going to use that to just get in
Looking
here
sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't
while
pay
we're
any
under
attention
pursuit,
to
so
you unless you
there's
let
people
them
not
take a
shooting
close
at
look.
us. So yeah, he has no idea where I am. We can get in with no trouble. So we gotta blend in here.
A
If
word of caution now
someone
we're
looks at us
inside.
for too
Any
long, they
disturbance
get
in here
mad.
and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting.
If I
Avoid
sprint,
being
they
detected
get
by your
madder,
former
stuff like
colleagues
that.
Or this
So.
operation.
This guy will see me, so I gotta distract him.
Nigel won't have.
This door.
I'm like on the... oh gosh. Okay. There we go. I was on the wrong mission the whole time, so it was very confusing where if I had run far enough. Unfortunately, this
It'll
guy
take some time for the forgery
is going to be facing the wrong direction, so I gotta run this way.
Jesus.
I'm gonna go to the right here. Okay.
I tell you what, DedSec's just full of wannabes.
Vanished. Brilliant.
Seemed a bit tense.
Distract that guy with the camera, and we can just run straight up here.
Attention.
Since we're still in disguise, we have to shoot our gun, so we can start sprinting. When you're in disguise, you can't sprint.
Get a close look at you.
I need an exit.
The catacombs, fam.
These guys are kind of in the way. So I'm just gonna cloak so I can get around them. It's not easy to die on easy difficulty, but it's still possible, and I don't want to die here.
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you?
This little maze portion.
What the fuck?
It's supposed to be spooky. It's not very spooky.
Oh, hell. I don't like this.
So this was our only and last mission with this Albion operative. He's not very useful, but he's just required for this mission. So after this, we're gonna go construction worker for most of the way out.
Ready for action?
And then we're going back to our other missions. So going back to the 404 chapter. Camera's gonna get locked here.
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass.
So this strat is pretty cool. Normally we just kinda, you think we'd go in with a spider bot, jump around and stuff, but if you pull out your gun enough, the right guards get scared and this guy doesn't really do anything, so. You can run in, toss our spider bot up, and there's just a lot less spider bot jumps and evasion required. And I'm on the wrong mission. Temple.
Nice. We got crypto.
The thing you're on.
Oh, since we're in the future, they don't use money; they use crypto. You haven't figured that out already?
Has led to the world in AI innovation. We automated them like cats. We brought sadly.
So this is the first cutscene that we can't skip. So we're just gonna have to wait here for a minute and a half or so.
Now?
Hey, you made it.
Yo, we could do this another time if...
What? Oh, yeah. He thought I was trespassing. I'll set him straight.
No, you cannot hack yourself
Now, about that
infinite
message I sent
crypto
you.
because
I
crypto
might have
is
been a little,
unhackable.
overexcited. Oh, shut up!
I
I've
don't
been
know.
investigating a massive
You can 100%
contract.
the game and you still
Too
don't have
massive
enough.
for the plebs to use
If you like hack
404.
all the crypto that's
This
on the map,
contract
you don't
is
have enough to buy all the items in the game.
Who is it?
I
You're
will
supposed
tell
to
you.
pay
But
microtransactions
first I
to
have to
unlock
trust
everything in
you.
the game.
Then you have to trust me, you know? So, I'm gonna send you another 404 contract. Let's just get to know each other a little better.
Look, I don't know you. What's your agenda? What makes your target so bad?
Oh, there you go. Asking the right questions. Trust me. I do my research. I know every contract inside out and they're all part of the problem. London, the world, will be much better off with our help. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to move this twat before he gets his strength back. Laters.
Alright.
Not a trap.
Okay, so now we go down here. We gotta go to Nexus Tower. It's called something... the Shard, I think, in real life. Gotta make sure I don't get pursued here. That's very bad.
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark
Fortunately,
them
this
on
is
your
a
map.
van. I'd like to not have a van, but I think it's my only option. Oh my gosh, it's so fast. I gotta take this little detour to unlock Titus. That's it. Just that far. Again, that'll come in handy later. We just pull up here. We don't even have to get out of our car and we can do this whole mission. I think it's this camera? Yeah. So, we just distract these guys. They provide us a spider bot for us, which is very nice. Normally you'd have to solve a puzzle to turn off these red lasers, but we just do this. And the people are going to start coming after us, so we can just stay in this camera and finish the download. Because otherwise they'd hunt down the spider bot. So this is a lot easier and a lot safer strategy. And just another progress bar. So yeah, we could just do this whole objective without even entering the building, which is very nice. Don't even have to leave our car.
You're a natural.
Dead good.
Alright, so now we just gotta hack one more thing up here. This time it's a skippable cutscene, luckily. Yeah, so again with the every drone in this game, including the cargo drones, it's faster to fly diagonally, because you know it's Pythagorean theorem. You go 1.41 times faster. So just some classic Ubisoft programming. So what's going on in the story? It's kind of confusing because we're doing two stories at once right now. Essentially, we're discovering that this lady, Sky Larson, has some evil plot about
Everything
uploading
you are
brains to the internet
is
or something
in
like
your
that.
brain.
And we'll there's gonna be a nice exposition cutscene that we're gonna see later, another unskippable one. So.
There you have it, DedSec.
In general, the story with Watch Dogs game is there's evil authority and evil tech bros, so you just gotta take care of both. Oh, a bike.
Bags?
I need to equip this for a very, very important glitch that we're about to do.
Hey, I found Sky's... No, wait. The property here is owned by someone called Sky LaFantano. No E. What are the odds? Well, this...
This is a puzzle I'm bad at. Alright, so if I activate cloak here and then press E real quick, we will still be cloaked when entering this realm, this room. So interestingly, the inside of her house is a separate map, separate world from the main world.
Elevator?
And when you transition into a different map, while you're cloaked, you just stay cloaked forever. So you hear that weird sparkling noise. That's not the room. That's the AR cloak noise. So you're gonna be hearing that a lot now because this effect is permanent until you change operatives or die. So it's not going to come in handy in this mission because there's no enemies in this mission, but you'll see in the next one how helpful being invisible is. Again, it doesn't look like we're invisible, but we are. For the AI in the game, we are invisible. Enemies won't shoot us. Cars won't stop for us. You can just get run over by a car. Yes, this glitch is version specific. So infinite invisibility and death skip glitch, the two major glitches we're using this game. The latest version they work on is 1.2.40. So that's that version is something, I don't know, a few months old. They just released 1.4. So
I said no. And that is final.
There's just some artifacts we need to pick up in here to progress the mission.
Data reconstruction in progress.
So we're seeing some glances that Sky Larson was kind of mistreating her mom.
Sick creation.
She dumped the brain of her dog named Ada.
You think I'm sick? How do you think I became that way?
Now entering another of your...
Bagley. Data reconstruction in progress.
Sky.
Alright, so this is a 2-minute cutscene. I'm gonna let it play out,
Day
and
1
I'll be right back.
of the neural deletion procedure. Subject is 1. Sinead Larson. Activating now.
Sky. Where am I? I can't see.
Subject's lucidity confirms what I can see on code. The neural map is intact and fully functioning.
Subject?
We'll begin deleting lines of code now.
How? Oh my god. You disobeyed me.
That's enough, Mother.
Sweetheart, please, don't do this to your own mom. Let me die in peace.
You never believed in me, Mother. But you'll believe now. Day 2. Motor strip is completely unnecessary. Control A, delete.
I feel ill.
Day 12.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that this cutscene is unskippable, but you can see the antagonist, Sky Larson, is just experimenting on her mother.
Day 20.
Hey, I'm back. Just grab some water. Gotta stay hydrated.
My new security system.
Yeah, so we can't, if I didn't make it clear, we can't skip this cutscene, so.
If you only knew the pain.
Poor Enable code. Diminish language function.
Day 29. Finally, it will delete the limbic code.
How can I be of service, Sky?
Turn the light on and off. Very good. Play some music. You know what I like.
Alright, I gotta turn around, or else the game will like lag and nearly crash when this cutscene ends.
Your arrangement will work quite nicely. What do you think?
Fuck!
Yeah, this storyline with Sky Larson is pretty disturbing. I think it's probably the best one in the game.
Yeah, for sure. They actually did a live stream recently. Like Ubisoft, like the team that developed it, even went through and just played the storyline. Like, you know, it's kind of like a Black Mirror type ripoff.
I've received the...
But the way they play it out here, if you're not speedrunning, is very cool.
DedSec, you there?
Out?
I'm upstairs. Come on up when you're ready.
So here's the first demonstration of infinite invisibility. Again, it treats us as we're in AR cloak all the time, so we can just run through these lasers with no penalty. We're gonna fast travel to brewery. Doesn't really matter if I hit that guy because I'm invisible. Pursuit doesn't really matter.
Well, the mission...
How does she know?
I drove too far.
There's a potential...
So,
You have arrived at your destination.
Sky Larson's physical presence is in this building, so we're going here. Just gotta hack our way in. See what she's doing. Probably nothing bad, right? I just get thrown off with the camera there. It's gonna pull out my gun so I can put my mask on. 'Cause if you don't, you get like stuck in there. It's very weird. Shoot that so we can open the this door. We'll need it later. And since we're invisible, we can just run past all the enemies, through all the lasers. No one sees us. So, luckily we took the elevator before we were put under pursuit there. So. Hey, thanks KZ Fru for the raid. Welcome to GTA Marathon. This is not GTA, we're playing Watch Dogs 3.
90%, not good enough. Load processor temperature.
Watch Dogs 3, aka Watch Dogs Legion.
Oh my days, she's uploading herself!
Yeah, so she, Sky Larson is currently uploading herself to the cloud using the technology she used on her dog and her mother. So we're gonna stop that. Yeah.
What was that? Corbet's disentangling connections rerouted. This isn't an accident. You're here, aren't you? You didn't heed my warning.
So we did one hemisphere of the brain, I guess the left hemisphere.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna do the other one now. Luckily this one's pretty easy. This guy doesn't see us, so... oops, wrong camera.
You are making your shop this work, please. You will pay before it's too late.
Actually, funny thing about this game, I don't think there's a single dog in the game.
Come on, restart.
Now that I think about it, am I wrong about this, random?
Security to the quantum lab.
There's dogs in here.
Security to the quantum lab. Code red.
Yeah, you're right. Only in Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah. So to summarize, It's kind of. Oh, I gotta. This is a good. Now that we have a lot of new people joined. This is a kill the animals. Oh god, sorry for the dialogue. It's like a save kill the animals type deal. So we can either save Sky or kill her.
Bring about the next stage of human evolution. We can save lives.
She's not wearing there's no back on her shirt. So she's dumping her brain to the cloud. It's good for the future of humanity, but also she's kind of evil because she dumped people's brains without consent. So, up to you, chat. Save or kill.
All that was to save your sorry life. You're pathetic.
This isn't about me. With our minds in the cloud, humanity can endure any natural disaster. We can be safe, free, and happy forever.
I don't give
Kill.
a shit
Okay.
about humanity. You're a psychopath who wants what she wants and fuck everyone else, including your mother.
Technically, killing is slower, but it's only like 5 seconds.
Let me live so I can continue my work.
Mate, you can't believe a single thing she says. Now shut down
Yeah,
the
saving her
laptop and
here
finish
just
this.
skips the wave of enemies that spawns.
Yep.
Whatever you decide, she can't stop you. I can't stop you. The choice is yours.
Well, technically, yeah. So it's the opposite of Metroid Prime or Metroid Super Metroid. She's where saving is technically faster. So, but she's evil, so killing is the right decision. So, because we decided to kill her, there's going to be some baddies up here, but they don't see us, so it's really easy to take out. I'm gonna grab some ammo. Yeah. Nice shots. Yeah, it's funny rambling, Josh. None of us tried saving her either, and then I did it one time, and there's no enemies. So I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I didn't even do that.
It's just
record.
Yeah, none of us tried it. Okay, so here I gotta equip this, and then I think I just go to safe house, right? Yeah. Okay, so we finished one chapter of the double chapter portion. So now we're going to go to a different storyline. And that's the Albion one. These are the Albion again, are the authoritarian evil people that run the city. So we're going to steal their micro drone schematics.
Albion is recruiting today.
This is another drive where we take a very slight detour to unlock another station that we'll need later. So on the third intersection here, I'm just going to veer to the right a bit. I think that's good enough. So this objective is just another run-in and hack type deal. Since we're infinitely invisible, it's pretty simple. Again, we set the alarm there because we're on a bike. When we're on a bike, people can still see us, or in a vehicle. But when we're on foot, no one can see us. We're just invisible.
Security's
Gonna throw a drone here just to optimize some movement. Gonna throw a spider bot.
I've downloaded.
Yeah, and since we're invisible, we can just run out through the lasers and fast travel away. Can you actually recruit every person in this game? Yes, you can. Some people are harder to recruit. like Albion baddies, they require 2 missions or maybe more to recruit. But yeah, I guess not like the bad guy like boss NPCs. Those are the only ones you can't.
We've success.
You also can recruit the mission givers in the hideout.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess the significant NPCs in the game you cannot recruit, but they're you can't play as them. They're technically part of DedSec, so. So just downloading this guy's key so we can get into here and we can destroy. Oh gosh, I don't want to risk it. There you go.
Look round.
Well, if I was hiding a top secret the elevator that leads to the secure vault that houses Themis is locked down.
So again, we're invisible. No one can see us. We can just run through lasers. No big deal. In the kitchen on the right-hand side. Some of the NPC dialogue is very repetitive. So, we're in Titus. What are they? I don't even know what they do. They do technology for Albion, I guess. So we're just gonna hack them. We hack everyone. I need to upgrade my spider bot to give cloak. You'll see why.
You'll be using Sebastian.
Bagley has decided to name the micro drones we stole Sebastian. So he says that's who he's talking about. I may have activated cloak too early. Okay, we're good. So if you cloak, you can just run through lasers, no big deal. I think there is a maximum you can recruit. I think it's like 30, something like that.
Go on, little.
It's either 30 or 40.
Yeah. So this is a new game type, I guess. It's the micro drone mission mini game type deal. So, perspective gets very weird here. I still don't understand exactly how big a micro drone is. These don't look like real computer parts, so it's a little confusing how big we are. Uh-oh. Yeah. It's always hard to judge those heat sections, when to go and when not to. So, this right here is the first checkpoint in this, so if we die later, we'll just respawn here. Nice aim. I'm not gonna risk this. There you go. I'm already at half health, so it's I don't want to risk it. Generally, you could damage boost through these. Like, I'll damage boost through this one. So it's just a bunch of wind puzzles with some hazards and stuff that we gotta get through. This one, normally you have to like spiral around the outside of this room, but you can just, oops, I haven't screwed that up in a while. You can go around here, kind of skip the whole puzzle. Alright, we got here just in time for them to fade out. And this is the end.
There are the cores.
So we've all the hacking power in the world, and all that was to just turn off some lasers. I have a new strat here, random. Maybe you'll appreciate this. It's the DMCA skip. We'll see if it works when I upload it to YouTube. Oh no. Well, I guess not. I'll have another. Oh, actually, maybe I can. So, this background music for this speech, it just it gets copyright claimed for some reason. So my strat now is to go in here, make some more noise by playing this, and just spam the shift key. And if I keep talking, there might be enough sound to cover up the music. Yeah. Even if you turn off music in the options, this song is considered a sound effect, which is very strange. So I'd rather keep sound effects in game. There's no glitch here. I'm just trying to make as much noise as possible. I'm just spamming the shift key.
I do wonder if this will work though.
Yeah, I know. I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see.
This is what London needs.
All right. Oh gosh. So this is the last mission of this dual chapter portion. So after this, we get sent into another 2 chapters, right? It's the Sirs chapter, and then I think there's, what is it? Another Albion one or something? We don't do these ones in parallel though. We just do them in one chapter and then the next. There's no overlap between them. So
there's the Sirs, Kelley, and Albion chapters, I think.
Oh yeah, the Kelley one. I forgot about the Kelley one. Yep. Yeah, Albion's after the Sirs and Kelley. So this is our first time trying to obtain a car while invisible, and if I don't know if I'm gonna get one. Actually, this one. So I have to stop them manually, because if I don't, they will just run me over, because they don't see me. You need to select the Sirs mission so we can actually start it. There we go. And I did select the Kelley mission as well, because there's a chance we get a there's an invitation drone that's random, and we hope to get it somewhere in the middle here. I just selected the mission, so maybe one spawns in. We'll find out. Oh crap! Again. I'm just gonna die here.
This is strange. One of our servants.
Yeah, old man. What's going on?
Oh gosh.
Bagley,
Oh.
Someone talk to me. Come on.
That was unlucky.
All right, that's a wrinkle.
Again, I'm
So
invisible, so cars will just run me over. I'm really surprised I didn't die there.
Dickheads. I mean, I suppose it does make sense. The bombings would.
Any drones? There's one over there.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
I don't like doing it here just because the dialogue gets all messed up and you can't skip it. But it'll have to do.
Well, that was...
Can't be too careful at the baths, team. Mary can kill all her captives with the push of a button. If we try to free them now, they're good as dead.
Yeah, so we can't skip this, which is very annoying.
Yet. That gives us the advantage.
That's done it. Now return to the scene and I'll reconstruct what happened.
Alright.
ctOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
I don't want to hack this guy accidentally.
Fuck it.
Alright.
This is a non-lethal.
So here's a cool portion. It's like a moving AR reconstruction, so we have to chase a virtual car that doesn't exist.
They've taken our...
I'd like to have a better car here, but this scooter will have to do.
The reconst...
Can't take this corner too tight, because it won't trigger the waypoint. So.
It looks like our contact's assailant stopped here.
ctOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Oh. I hate that.
Our contacts are...
Alright. That's that for this AR reconstruction. We just gotta drive to this nearby construction site. On in a drone and just hack our way in there. Gotta download this key. Here's our guy. And the reason we spawn in our drone early is so it can settle on the ground. We don't have to bring it down. So again, we're invisible here. They can see the drone flying, but once I get off, there's.
That drone's been hacked.
I'll take this guy out. When you take people out, like melee attacks, it's better to have a gun out, because then you just kill them in one hit for some reason. Just punching someone isn't enough, but if you punch them with your gun out, it does more damage. We just leave the area here and fast travel. Yeah, sorry. So the invisibility, it's like glitch, we call it infinite invisibility. I did it earlier in the run before the mission coming home. So if you activate your AR cloak before a world transition, so like entering the safe house or entering other locations that are missions, if you have AR cloak active, while you go through that transition, it's active forever until you die or change operatives. So we haven't died or changed operatives yet, so it's still active. It's very handy for a lot of these missions. It's only possible on an older version of the game, 1.2.40 or earlier. Got patched in 1.3. So. We're gonna use it for pretty much most of the remaining run. We're gonna have to reactivate it a couple times, but it's not that bad. So there's a lot of convenient places to reactivate it. This is just one big hacking puzzle. Come on. A little slow. Normally you shouldn't jump up there.
All right,
Come on. Again, I'm not great at clicking the fast travel stations, so.
Yeah.
Is it worth driving here random? Have you timed this at all? I think you did in your world record run. I normally just run across the street unless there's a decent car.
I've sent back.
I think if I get a good vehicle right next to you, then yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's definitely worth it.
We go to Westminster. That's the closest station to, gosh, where are we going? Downing Street. Another time we gotta get a car while being invisible. It's a little tough, but...
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
Okay. This car is an auto drive. Oh gosh. Sometimes when you get into a car, even though you're holding W, you can't control it because it's an auto drive, and you just have to mash keys until it works.
The SIRS Home Office liaison works here, but I'm not seeing them on any unsecured surveillance. Ah.
So there's a fun trick here. Most NPCs, like important NPCs in this game, you just can't kill. They're like unkillable. And so just to make sure, I like went through and just shot every NPC in the game. And when I shot this one, I found out, oh, there's a backup idea. So there's like a really long download required if you hack her, and it's really risky. But the alternative is just kill her and do this really quick hack. So that's what we do. We just can fly up to escape and fly to our next destination, which is London Bridge. So this is where our invisibility ends, and this is where the thing we did very early in the run, which is choose who we're going to recruit based on their gender, comes into play. Because this mission, you need 2 operatives of 2 different genders. So we are a male operative now, and we will change to a female operative to seduce this lady.
That's her.
She's not always into women.
Hey.
She's just into the second gender you approach her with. So I want her, the Camden operative. So she has some perks that we like, most notably unlimited key steal range. We're gonna use that once.
I hope you're not doing anything in...
Uh-oh, what did I press? What is this? Random fade out cutscene there. Well, you can recruit this liaison lady? I didn't know that. You can't really... She's one of the NPCs that you can't kill, so... You know what this implies? So, we got something out of her from doing that. I think we like hacked her laptop or something.
So after all...
Alright, Westminster. So now we're not invisible anymore because we changed operatives. And we'll reactivate it later when it's handy. This car is slow, but it's the only one I have. That guy sees me, but he's behind a gate. He's not going to do anything.
I've marked them.
Always wanted to lose my virginity here.
What?
You've arrived at Westminster Abbey. Final resting.
Alright, so now we go to Riverside, and we're going to drive south to MI6.
I hate to agree with... Oh, aren't you?
This this mission has been through a lot of revisions and a lot of pain. I think Random, who found the most recent strat, I think it's great. It's very consistent. Essentially, we have to run in and hack a server. Before we did it with a spider bot, and you had to like do a tricky jump on top of a glass ceiling to stay safe, because otherwise they'd just shoot your spider bot. And then they'd like find your actual person outside, because that would be pursued. But oh gosh, can't believe I missed that. I had to take that really wide route to unlock Stockwell Station with that scan. So otherwise, we're just gonna run straight in.
Trigger is gone. Following immediate search procedures.
So normally we have to. How do these people not see me? We'd have to download a key to open this door. But if we just stand next to it, eventually it just opens.
That's the case file server there. Connect badly and we'll take...
No one shooting me. Good, okay.
Quick mission update.
So here's the semi-lengthy download that we'll have to do. We only have to worry about someone that goes on these stairs, because we want to keep people around so I can die faster, because that's how I'm going to get out of here. Since we have death skip enabled, death warps are very viable, and in this case it's the fastest way out. But we want to die after the download finishes, so... Right around 95% I'll get up and blow myself up on one of these panels. This guy needs to go away. That person with the big gun is scaring me, so just play it safe.
Holy shit.
Okay. So, we just death warp out of here. We can instant fast travel to our next objective. I didn't mention why I ran in the corner in that bar, but it was to unlock this station. The best place to unlock it from.
Your somewhat reckless teammate has got themselves thrown in the old clink, I'm afraid. Difficult to resist oppression from behind bars.
So the reason Bagley says that is typically, if we didn't have death skip glitch active, you would be a different person and our operative would be arrested. But in this case, we have death skip glitch, so they're not actually arrested. While we're claiming this, we hack this. We have infinite key steal, so we can key steal while we're doing all this stuff. And then that opens that door, and we can run our spider bot in here without even going up there.
It's too much of a coincidence.
Hold down right here, I'll run off the ledge, join the black screen, and hopefully
bags
right next to my car. Okay.
Emma charges.
So I'm just gonna look this way so Emma Child's car can like render in the background. And then we can fail it once her car's loaded in. Need to unlock Waterloo here, and then we can just go to Stockwell. Yes, Spiderbot is very OP.
I have Malik
almost as OP as the construction worker. Ooh, a bike.
Prick.
We're just gonna go investigate this garage over here. Nothing is gonna happen. We're just gonna see what's inside.
Hideout.
Oh crap, we got ambushed. Alright, so we're going back to our construction worker. Because this person is unavailable now. But they're not really unavailable. I don't know. Maybe they are unavailable.
Feeling ready.
I need to equip this, buy this upgrade twice, and then travel to Westminster.
Terribly sorry. Sure.
I didn't have to hack that car.
Got a potential
I'm not invisible anymore,
I'll
so
mark them on your map.
So cars will actually stop for me. So this is another progress bar mission, but without a progress
Malik's
bar.
safe house is somewhere around here, but it will be well hidden. Maybe have a look for a slightly off-cut. That lever does look a bit dodgy, doesn't it?
The reason we have AR cloak is so we can do this while they see us.
Hey, need a lockdown immediately.
Bagley, help out, bruv. Right. It seems Malik's made some upgrades to security.
We call a
And since he's both
CT
a
drone
security
there
expert and a
because it's the
paranoid
best
looter.
drone in the game, and we're gonna have to fight a lot of people. There it is.
Well, I can. Haha. Did you like that? With the drone? Ha! Drone base. I knew it. Oh.
I missed twice. Unfortunate. Yeah, Random, I noticed on this you like placed the cargo drone so you could just jump off and die of fall damage. I think it's easier if you just blow yourself up and then on that electrical box and then jump down. It doesn't. You don't have to do this. Oh, go ahead.
Also, what he's gonna do here is he needs to protect Bailey.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. Needs to prevent him from dying.
He's doing a hacking puzzle himself.
Yeah. So if he dies, it's just like what, like 20 seconds?
Yeah, something like that. Another Bagley will fly in, but after this to get out, because we're gonna be under pursuit, it's easier to just kill yourself. So we have some fancy strats to die. Uh-oh. These things are just non-stop. Whether you get CT drones or riot drones, it's kind of random. Oh no, if he hit Bagley, I'll just disable that one. I ran out of ammo. We're almost done here. There's 2 more dialogues that we gotta wait for. Where's he going? Does he always go over there? Yes, he does.
Alright, if I just flip this bit like that, inject this script over here, and voila! No?
Alright, we're almost done.
Aha!
Oh, I'm not even standing near it. But we don't care now if Bagley's finished. He didn't even like finish the puzzle. I don't know why it's like that, but oh gosh. Please don't attack me.
Messaging code.
Okay. So if I just blow this up and then jump off, I should die. That's what we wanted. Cool. So now we go down to here. Oh, press canceled.
Incoming.
So we gotta drive to the Nine Elms walkway. It's really important that I don't steal a vehicle here because that guard will cause pursuit. Pursuit just ruins this whole mission, so you can't do anything.
This is the construction site where Malik thinks Emma Child is holding our operative, which checks out. Security's tighter than a rubber.
So I actually got off my bike a little early. You can get off your bike and hack the ctOS drone, but
I have a call from Strange. This isn't.
Where's hide under here so we don't get seen?
I don't like it. Start a lockdown.
Alright, now we're just gonna moonwalk a bit to get to our destination. Whoops. Oh, he didn't moonwalk. Okay, so I gotta be careful here. There's a big bug where if you skip some cutscenes too fast, you have to watch the whole cutscene. So luckily I didn't get that. And we just leave the red zone here.
Christ, does this...
And fast travel to Waterloo. So, lots of weird stuff here regarding 0 Day. CIRS is like some anti-terrorism group, government agency, and
I have Malik.
currently DedSec thinks there's a conspiracy within them, and one of them is 0 Day. 0 Day caused all the bombings that caused the plot of this whole game.
There's our missing friend. Uncuff them and send them back to the safe.
There's a lot of double crossing because everyone's a spy. So
give power back to the people.
we're supposed to talk to this person, but we don't actually need to. They're also scared of us. That's unfortunate. There's a token over the fast travel, but
Splendid. As soon Emma Child for you.
Good. I can see you. Let's go over the plan. The Canadians loaned me an office across the square.
So what's to stop you from killing me too?
So, we're supposed to meet Malik here. Turns out Malik is the bad guy the whole time. The plot's kind of messy.
Fire team leader
Again,
report.
everyone's a spy, everyone's double-crossing, so... now we gotta figure out what happened to Malik.
Like this, bruv.
I don't like it
Hack this
either.
guy.
I'll scrub them.
We don't really need to hack anything else here. We can just go to this crap can. There's like a dead drop here, whatever. Doesn't matter. We're dead. So
Fuck's sakes.
that place got blown up. So that's the big deal here. Another thing got blown up. Turns out, well, we'll figure out who it is later.
Ready to go.
So, oh, come on, dude.
What the rust?
So if I'm activating infinite invisibility here again, so the safe house counts as a different map. So if we just activate infinite invisibility and fast travel to the safe house, it'll work. So we activate it here, now we're invisible. And the invisibility will come in handy. You'll see why. Well, it's always handy. You can just run past everyone.
Hey, one more thing.
Gotta steal this car.
Ah, you bellend.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
So yeah, that Albion officer was right there, and he didn't even care that I ran over that old guy, so... Running over people really doesn't matter in this game.
I'm here.
In order to access the filament admin terminal
The
from your
easiest
optic
hack in the
interface,
game.
you'll have to align the SIRS satellite network with my packet stream from Bloom Tower. Well done. Now I should be able to stream myself into SIRS.
So... Ooh.
There's
Am I under pursuit? That's not good. I think so when you're invisible, if you bump into someone, you can get put under pursuit. Unfortunately, that means that there's only a guy standing here that I can kind of coax into going through that door, which opens it. He's not there, so we'll have to hack our way in with the key. So a little unfortunate, but as long as I'm not under pursuit here, we should be good. I was for a second, apparently. There are no extra points for running over people, unfortunately. So this is the big computer that the government can use. It's like Google for the government. So we're hacking it. Because why not? So this is the longest download segment in the game because it's a big computer.
Well, shit, we've been.
Oh, didn't mean to take that out, but it's fine. Uh-oh. So I gotta take out all these drones. It's very annoying. Because they like to kill me because I'm a drone myself. So sometimes I'll disable them. Oh crap. So that generally happens. You just get unlucky in the drone duel, so you just have to run over and shoot them through the glass. Come on.
These doors are.
That one is so far back there. Yeah, I might just be able to hijack it. Oh, that didn't work. I have to actually destroy it. I'm going fast. Alright, there should be a thing I can just blow it up on here. Or not. Ugh, so slow.
Drones down.
Okay. I've only been able to do like the drone killing each other thing once ever, so it's not a huge shock. One interesting aspect about this game is because there's no main character and you can play as anyone, there's like maybe 8 operatives that have like 8 separate voice actors. Oh gosh, I did this wrong.
Could you do something about
So,
this drone? You can't even
like,
take a fucking hint.
a bunch of different people had to say every main character line in the game like over and over again, which is pretty wild.
Would you look at?
Because when we start the game, I mean, you can get any voice actor at all, so just pretty impressive. I can't hack that yet.
Well, this one is heartwarming.
I'm just trying to keep these drones off these computers as long as possible, because when they do, the download stops and we want to go fast.
Look at this.
Don't shoot. Oh, crap.
Excited?
I think we should be good for the drones now. Once it hits 66%, they stop going for the computers.
Seems that...
Okay. So, we're still invisible here, so they're just gonna kind of search for us. We can just ignore those people. Grab some ammo and finish up this mission.
What do we...
So essentially what's happening here is Bagley is using Filament to search through every government document ever to implicate Malik in blowing up the Canadian embassy, so.
Independent pa... I'm fully... All right, let's find you.
Alright, so we're done with that chapter. Now we're going to the Kelley chapter. Second one. No bike there? How is that possible? So we already have the invitation to the next mission. I'll have to look for one on our drive here. If I can drive at all. We're gonna take this quick detour to unlock another station. I'm not doing a great job here.
You'll be alright.
This is one of the toughest drives in the game, so.
That's not good.
So, at this place, we're back to the Clan Kelley stuff. They were the people like hacking apart bodies and everything. Turns out they're slaves that they had. They're like injecting with microchips or something like that. So we're just gonna look into that, figure out what their whole deal is.
Thanks for the cellar key.
We're invisible here, so no one's gonna care about us. We're coming up on our last mandatory cutscene.
Made transplants an easy and accessible option for extending your life.
Fuck! I suggest what?
I'm just gonna do some spider-bot tricks. Oh no, I threw it in the water. Oh, that's not good.
Must admit, I thought you
Now I don't have my spider-bot, so sorry, no spider-bot tricks.
Basement. I think you're well funded, and my organisation could be implicated in something quite ghastly. I think the price just doubled.
True to your reputation. But we can offer you something more valuable.
What's the strat in 1.3? There is no strat. Well, we had strats before infinite invisibility glitch was found. They mostly involve using AR cloak as it's meant to be used in some of these cases. In this room you can just run through, like in this room out here where I just ran past everyone, you can actually use this panel while under pursuit. So you actually get a different glitch. If you get attacked while using that keypad, you random found this glitch where you don't fall, like you can there's like no gravity or something like that random. Is that what it was?
You can just basically walk in the air.
Yeah. Which is very weird and not very useful. But yeah, we have mostly alternate strats. No one's really done a run on anything later than 1.2 yet, so.
Good instincts. I've got coordinates for the Golden Goose servers, and as a bonus, the microchip control relay. Both are at Neogate.
I hope she didn't see me. Angel Station here. We unlocked this way earlier in the game.
DedSec, we need.
Yeah, if you're doing runs on console or whatever, you can't play on an earlier patch. You got to play on the newest. So there are different strats. It's just no one's done it yet. We're playing on PC. So. But here's another one where we just send our spider bot in, do all the dirty work. Might have to cloak here. Cool. These people like punching each other for some reason. They've never done it before, but then like the past few weeks preparing for the marathon, they do it every time, so I don't know what the deal is there. Here's a cutscene we can partially skip. Hello FMPK, thank you for the raid.
These feet.
Welcome to GTA Marathon.
You see, it contains a
FPMK,
cocktail.
sorry.
Botulinum, conotoxin, succinylcholine. Well, why go into specifics if you wouldn't even understand? Let's just say it took a lot of trial and error to get the mix right. Wouldn't want to killing too quickly or contaminating the organs.
Oh my god.
I'm glad to...
At issue
Here's my
are
favorite
strong
bug.
Convulsions triggered by the microchips, and concern over the possibility of damaging the valuable merchandise, the eyes being the most vulnerable. Initial findings indicate that the microcharge may be the problem. Although the damage to the lower stem is minimal, it is enough to trigger strong convulsions in approximately...
Alright, so...
There's a special place in hell for
we hack this guy, we hack this guy, we turn off this thing, we hack this guy. And all that so we can get this spider bot that's just conveniently down here. So, another mission where we don't need to enter the building at all to do it.
Fuck, man.
I always do this wrong.
Yeah.
Hopefully my car is still here. It is, okay. Sometimes this car just despawns. So, this is one of the missions where we can actually just drive to our next objective, because it's right next door.
I think
we have enough.
So, I don't need to fast travel at all. So, we're going back to the Clan Kelley house where we were earlier. We flew our drone in here and saw all the slaves and everything. I didn't
possibly going on a rampage
recall
of
my
cleaning
spider
house.
bot, so
She still
I
has control
gotta...
over them.
This little trick can refresh your timer, so you can use your tech again, even when they're on a timeout. So, we're invisible, no one can see us. We can just run in here, send our spider bot upstairs to do the dirty work.
There we go.
Come on, jump!
And then we use our spider bot here, it's just because its animation's a little quicker.
You need to stay near the mainframe
So,
long enough so I can reactivate
these
the
guys
system
don't
in
see me,
Mary's
but I will shoot them because sometimes they bump into me and start shooting me.
Don't work. I'm in my
And it's just fun to
Come
take these guys
exterminate
out.
the vermin.
This guy blows up. I gotta stay away. Oh god. So the grenade guys, they can still. They don't see you, but they will still. The AI will still run up and try to kill you, which is annoying. We hack a lot of supercomputers in this game. The story of Legion is the story of a construction worker that tore down the entire gang and authoritarian military complex in London. So, shout out to construction workers.
Checking their hiding spot.
Hey man. I got 15% left. Okay. Gonna grab a bit of ammo, and then we can head down. Yeah, you can see when we're invisible, it's very strange because you're not supposed to be invisible for this long. So the AI has an idea of where you are, and some things work. If you get close enough to them, they'll see you. But I think it effectively just makes everyone's visibility range very short. So.
Come on then. I don't need no fucking.
I gotta wait for this dialogue line. There's no dialogue. Okay, there we go. We haven't actually finished the Sir's chapter yet. We got Malik trapped in a glass box, so we're gonna talk to him and say something. I don't know what we talk about. Hi, man.
All right, Malik.
All right. We unlocked this station a long time ago. You can see a lot of the stations we go to are just completely in dark, and that's because we unlocked them with a scan from 200 meters away. So this one was useful only for this mission here. So there's a lot of strange optimization in the routing, and it's because there's a lot of. I mean, it's just an open world game, kind of same as GTA. But with the fast travels, it gets very complicated.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out.
Because you're not just driving everywhere directly, or
this is
unlocking fast travels on the way and using them. So we watched something on TV. We're gonna go check it out. So. I don't have bank. That stinks. I've done this before. Yeah, I think it's...
Fuck.
So, there's a station I forgot to unlock at one point. I think I didn't scan when I was at Walkie Talkie Club, so...
Hey, look, they're...
Just an alternate route to get there is a bit longer. Oh yeah, someone asked earlier if crashing your bike is insta-death. No, it's not. You just get launched off. So this is the station we'd normally spawn in at, but not this time. So there's another mission we don't even need to get out of our car for.
This is the sign.
Hijack the APC there. So conveniently, they provide a spider bot for us. You just distract that guy, run in here and hack it.
That should do it. Go back to the local.
ctOS AR. Data reconstruction.
So if we hide under here, no one can see us. Not a big deal. I like when I'm waiting. I like to abuse the spider bot ceiling boosts here, just to. Because we gotta wait for this AR reconstruction a long time. Well, actually, I'll show it.
This does look like...
So, what we saw on TV was some... so the bad guy we're gonna kill was talking up there. Some dude drove this APC in and tried to kill him or something like that. We're just looking into that. How is the driving compared to Watch Dogs 1 and Watch Dogs 2? I don't know. I think it's decent. There's like...
Look at that.
There's some interesting mechanics, especially in the PC game.
I can track down the black...
They give you a lot of options when it comes to like tail... like, oh god, what do you call it? You can like control acceleration, turn speed, stuff like that. So I just kind of like maxed out acceleration. Fishtail. There's like fishtail correction built in, so you can do like donuts without even pressing the accelerator. It's very weird.
I'm here at TOAN.
But it's very tunable, so. Oh, it was the first game I ran. I ran Watch Dogs 1 Bad Blood at GTA Marathon in 2019. GTA cloned.
This is the truck used in the Finsbury attack.
That's Watch Dogs 1 DLC. It's a lot shorter than this run, but very fun. Oh god, I gotta recall my spider bot. I like this voice line here.
Right, I think I found him. Oh, look at all the...
Oh.
I've decrypted...
the character mentions how it smells, which is pretty funny because we sent a spider bot down there to smell it, I guess.
He's launched.
Fuck.
Random, what do you think about the driving between I mean, you've played all the Watch Dogs, so
you may want to check out.
between Watch Dogs 1, Watch Dogs 2, and Legion.
This is Albion.
I think you said you tuned Watch Dogs Legion to the Watch Dogs 2 driving because you like that the most.
Yeah, I just found someone's settings online and I just find them to the Watch Dogs 2 handling, and works just like that.
Yeah.
I don't really have any strong opinion. I'm fine with driving all of the games.
Yeah, and same here. I don't I remember like when I played GTA 4, like there was like all the like driving, like handling mods that I would install and stuff like that. So I don't think it's not that bad in this game. I get used to it. So yeah, we're running up here to shut down some massive drone thing. As always, we're just gonna hack it.
Got it.
Those things you can hack, or quicker you can just shoot them.
That's it for the encrypt.
This thing is quicker to do with the spider bot.
We're live.
I'm reading incoming drones.
Are those angry little Demis drones?
No. These aren't the algorithmically driven assassins.
There's another one where we technically don't have to do anything, but a lot of drones just make it really complicated, so I just end up killing everything. Ever jumped off the bridge and fallen on a boat? I think Random mentioned in the guide that if you jump off in the middle, you won't land on a boat. So I have not yet. No. I typically jump off from right here, which is right in the middle.
Yeah, I think the boats don't go there.
Oh, speaking of the guide, if you want to speedrun this game, we wrote a huge Google Doc that goes over every step, every detail, every driving route, upgrade paths, stuff like that. So it's pretty easy to get into. There's lots of videos that go along with the guide that show you individual strats and stuff like that. So the annoying alarm sound is the alarm because I'm hacking these guys. So. Kind of upset that I'm hacking. I think there's one more wave of drones left. I think if I oh, I just go here, they'll only spawn in front of me. So we actually go through this whole run without buying a riot drone hack, so that last drone I killed was a riot drone. Turns out there's not many tech upgrades you need in this run, so. Yeah, didn't land on a boat this time. We gotta wait for some dialogue here.
Cassie's plan.
Alright. So now we're on hashtag Justice for Claire. If you look at any run on YouTube with the splits listed in as chapters on YouTube, you'll see that YouTube detects the mission name of hashtag Justice for Claire as a hashtag for the run. So it's pretty funny. You'll see just you'll see Watch Dogs Legion speedrun blah blah blah, and then underneath it'll just say hashtag Justice for Claire. So. Pretty funny.
Oh,
she's dead in here. I don't know why they left the body around.
Bastards nicked all of Claire's gear, but they.
And now he's gonna grab a car.
Okay, you've agreed to speak on the record. You are
Fuck me.
Oh, Claire's dead. We're gonna hack a thing in her honor.
The stolen evidence is here somewhere. Watch out, Albion security is thicker than whoever cleaned up that crime scene. There's also a lot of them around.
I'm alert. I'm mad alert.
You found Claire's equipment, including her...
Here we do some fancy spider bot movement. It's pretty fun. We'll just cloak here so this lady doesn't see us. So I mentioned earlier, I kind of did it accidentally in one of the missions, that there is a weird glitch when you walk off ledges on with the spider bot. So, essentially, they are for some reason add your downwards acceleration as horizontal velocity acceleration. So, what we're gonna do when this download finishes is just walk straight forward and don't jump. and we'll just like get insane speed. So, and our destination is over here. So we're just gonna, whoop, fell off. One interesting about the spider bot movement is like you can buffer jumps. So if you walk off a ledge, you still have 2 jumps. You don't lose the first jump you didn't use. It's very weird, but makes the movement very forgiving, very satisfying, all that stuff. There we go. Look how fast we went. Does the Legion ever feel disconnected? Yeah, it's an awful game. But the story is awful, at least. Yeah, it's very jarring watching a Watch Dogs 1 run, and like Aiden Pierce is like has his own problems, and like, you know, has like monologues and like proper storytelling. This game is kind of just exists. I don't know. I think the idea was cool. This is another cutscene I don't want to skip too fast because I can be forced to watch a very glitchy cutscene. Okay.
Sent that to him.
So, now we get to take out Nigel Cass, who's like the big boss of Albion. It doesn't actually make Albion go away, but it feels good.
Mate, Nigel's got...
So we're just gonna go to Tower of London, hack into his place. Crap, bad.
The enemy is among us. Be
among
on
us.
your guard. Allow no one to pass unchecked. We cannot let anyone stop us from protecting our blow.
That takes care of security. You can now access the...
Oh, why'd you land on this dude? Come on, okay.
I want the person responsible for this found. Drone, initiate search.
I'm ready.
So you've come to end it, have you, DedSec? But haven't you figured it out yet? What our mutual acquaintance 0 Day
Nigel
set
Cass
in
is
motion?
online.
My inevitable reign. And you're down.
Is Watch Dogs 3? Not really.
This is how it will always end.
Random, do you think they're gonna release a Watch Dogs 3? Or if they just ditched the numbering scheme?
I don't know. I mean, I think some of the files I watched on WD3.
Oh yeah.
But that doesn't mean
it really doesn't. No. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a Watch Dogs game because there's no protagonist, but I don't know.
Your weapons are useless.
Like it might be like a Half-Life Alex kind of deal.
What a surprise!
Here's a fancy boss fight. We're just gonna take him out with the frickin' nail gun. So normally in this portion, he's like firing rockets at you, and there's people trying to kill you, and it's very easy to die. But since we have infinite invisibility, nothing really happens to us. He doesn't pose any threat. No one poses any threats.
The EMP weakens the drum's armor. Attack! The drum's shielding is back.
Heads up.
Almost. I always forget about this guy.
They won't even thank you.
This is your chance to do some damage. Don't waste
Alright, so like this part, I'm like, oh crap, he's getting out of his machine. This is like some like Metal Gear Solid 3 type stuff. Like, he's gonna be a super powerful guy that I have to defeat. Like, now that he's out of his mecha suit. Get ready for this boss battle. It's pretty epic. Alright, he's dead. So, yeah, that's that.
Well, that's...
Alright, time for DedSec Party. Yeah, this might be a spin-off. I mean, I think it's assumed that it's Watch Dogs 3. That's what we have it labeled as on speedrun.com. The source code leaked, it says Watch Dogs 3 in there, so...
Look at this.
I don't think that they'll use this formula again, because the story is just kind of garbage, but... Yes, construction worker is the most OP. They have a silence gun, and they have a drone. Oh, there's 2 Maliks, by the way. When you arrive at DedSec Party early, there's just 2 of every character in the room, so... Gotta make sure you talk to the right one. So, we're coming up on the
we have a...
second to last mission in the game. Final portion. So. We're gonna be way ahead of estimate, but it's the last one of the day, so not a huge deal. So
fuck.
DedSec got hacked. Oh no. Everything's broken. Honestly, I didn't know the identity of Zero Day, so... But the funny thing in the speedrun is Sabine barely talks at all. So, like, someone watching this run might not know who she is at all.
The van is driverless, but it does seem to be protected by armed drones.
Alright, this strat's a little scary. I just gotta shoot this drone a lot, or this van a lot. This thing is like, if you try to chase it legit, it's like impossible. So, we just gotta kind of cheese it. Just gotta get away before it blows up. The flying with a drone intended? Yeah, I mean, you're supposed, like, a lot of the advertising material, people are standing on drones, on cargo drones, so. Don't shoot my cargo drone, dude. I need this to die, so if it could not shoot it, I'd appreciate that. Again, I'm invisible right now, so they don't really see me, but... Alright, I think I saw enough to die. Jump off, dude. Okay. So, because I died, invisibility glitch was deactivated, so I'll have to reactivate it here when I enter the Stockwell bunker.
Trace complete. You're near the stop. Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital.
Yeah, so like that car chase there is like actually impossible. Like I've raged so hard at it, so.
It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online.
Why not have this? Okay, I do. If you waste too much time approaching the keypad there, you don't get infinite invisibility. I gotta blow this up. Okay. This is Simon Says. So if you go too fast here, it just messes up. So I keep like 100 BPM in my head. Okay. Oh gosh, I almost forgot it. It's the same every time. I even have a diagram up right now in case I forget, but... So, this portion is a lot easier when you are invisible, so you'll see that here. The worst enemy in this whole gauntlet when you run in here is the there's like the bomber spider bots. They kind of just run at you and explode, and 2 of them will kill you even on easy. So when you're invisible, they just blow up immediately, which is very convenient.
Fuck!
Not much you can do about that stun animation there. You just gotta kind of line it up and hope it works. Yeah, see, those spider bots just blew up immediately. The sentries don't see me either. And then these things here will just blow up. Normally there's spider bots at the end there too.
Oh my...
Okay, time for a 0 day.
0 day.
This is fucking...
0 day.
Zero day.
0 day. This is the back.
Fucking...
Well, well.
If I stand right in front of the computer, it actually like won't activate, so I have to stand far away and then run up to it, which is very weird.
It's time for a hard reset.
Okay, so this is the reveal. It turns out Sabine is 0 day. Sabine has been our friend this whole time. I'm lost? Okay. So, it's the big betrayal. And now she's gonna like try to take over the city or something like that.
Yeah.
I can never see these tanks.
I need time to crack the security system and open the blast doors.
Did not die.
Try to survive until the process is complete. Here goes nothing.
I gotta kill these guys as fast as possible because they prevent the download. Where are you? Okay. The download goes faster once you kill everyone. Oh crap! This makes music. Oh, this music is copyrighted too. So I'm just gonna keep talking so I can. It gets on. It's not heard anymore.
Albion is.
Yeah, like so even when you have music turned off, they still play music, but mostly it's classical music, which is cool. Except for here at the end, and then during the Nigel cast, like Titus cutscene or Themis, Project Themis cutscene. So. Those 2 are the only non-classical pieces, and they're the ones that get copyright claimed. So, fun. So yeah, we just finished this mission. We just gotta pretty much die. So, we're gonna run outside, fly up really high, and jump down.
they're all over. Fuck me.
I'm really fucked over here. Did you give out my bloody number or something? Albion's all over my ass, and I hate it.
How is it disabled?
Don't be so self-centered. It's happening to all of us. We need to regroup
That's
immediately.
Weird. So the police can't see me, so I can't. It's the only way I can really die is just jumping off.
There's our suspect.
All right, time for the drive to the final mission.
I think you might be ahead of your PP now.
Yeah, I am. I'm a minute ahead. I am 6 minutes behind world record, though. You're quick.
Shit!
Oh, that's a tree.
What the hell's going on back?
Yeah, so coming up is a cool driving section. It's like a lots of scripted events to make it really chaotic, but unfortunately it's slower to take the intended way, so we just we take an alternate route. I don't think it's too big of a deal that I got hit there. Then we could just I had to wait for the hack cooldown anyway. And just again, like flying those cargo drones is a lot faster diagonally, so that's why it's very weird. Like I'm flying, you're pretty much flying blind, like partially, so it's very kind of nerve-wracking, but
what's happening, Max?
it's all good. So this final mission comes in 4 segments. So one with the construction worker, and then they give you a random operative. Normally you're starting operative for the other section. So as you can see, Sabine 0 Day triggered some giant hack that's hacking everyone. All the cars are driving all over, the drones are going crazy. You'll see over here people are just getting like kinetic bombarded out of the atmosphere. Like there's lots of like, they're just getting zapped with giant lasers and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. You haven't seen any of the giant red lasers yet. Oh, there's one. That guy's just gonna die. Yeah.
Better hurry.
Oh, so the whole deal is Bagley got hacked, so he's like causing all this. I don't really like this route. I'm gonna have to backtrack a bit here, but... So, yeah, Bagley's falling apart, world's falling apart, but it's all good. If you just run, once you start this like little cutscene, the
lift has been called. One of you mans better be at Broca.
The guards don't really see you. We'll have to kill them after this cutscene. Now they see me. You're an exploder, I don't. So the whole thing of this portion is like things are getting randomly hacked, and what was funny there is that last guard I killed, she got the random gun jam hack, which actually like saved my life there. So that's funny. I don't even have that perk unlocked, but it'll just random hacks are being performed all over. Oh, nice. Okay, I just walked through her. So now we're back to that original operative we picked at the beginning of the game, and we haven't touched since. So
here we are.
We're not really going to use her. We're just going to use this cargo drone or this CT drone. Yeah, take this guy out before he calls reinforcements. And with this guy. And the invisible dude.
Now, activate the pressure to cause a release of coolant.
I gotta run up there for this part. If I'm under pursuit here, I can't do this objective. And hopefully I'm not under pursuit right now, it's kind of hard to tell.
And
okay.
you've triggered emergency access to my server chamber. I can't wait to see my brain.
It's back to you.
So that was the second portion of this 4-part mission.
The transmitter.
So here's a hacking puzzle and fighting some drones.
What? Time to fiddle. Brilliant. You've minute. Wow, those. You've issued us a loaded drones are about to pull up on your position.
This is where normally we would unlock the riot drone hijack here because you get a bunch of riot drones spawning in, but turns out we save like 1 second by just shooting them instead of hijacking one. So, where are you? Need to make sure I kill these drones fast enough because I need them to all spawn in before the download finishes. There's a few waves we gotta finish. Okay, now we get the bomber drones. Go away. My aim, dude. So hijacking that, we can hijack the CT drone. And once we hijack it, the whole mission, the objective completes. So. Nailgun hit scanner projectile. Projectile? Yeah, it has to be projectile. I'm a Counter-Strike player, I'm not used to projectile guns.
That's done.
Right, do the dang
Transmitter
animation.
is
Okay.
just above. Reach it and take me offline before I destroy the entire country.
Alright, so we're gonna skip a couple cutscenes. Sabine is up on top of this tower, she says something, and then she jumps off or something like that. I don't even remember. Now we gotta take down Bagley, because he's hacking the whole city. Very emotional, because he's been with us this whole time. So there's actually a really cool skip here in the very last objective. We can actually do this a little bit faster by doing two at once, and there's a interesting
I apologize in advance, but
way about
I'm
it. So
to start attacking you.
luckily we got this open.
What the fuck? I'm afraid I have no choice but to defend my
So that
full
first part was
service.
random,
It's a
whether
hard-coded
those
security
vents open.
protocol. Nothing personal. Good luck.
This part,
Shit. Now you've done.
I gotta wait for this. Hopefully I have time. Yes, I got it. Okay, so if you get both of those before the guards spawn in the room, these things can bolt open.
I'm detecting a rise in temperature.
Yes, it's getting
You
rather
can blow them up,
unpleasantly.
and then the guards despawn, and you normally you'd have to like run up there and do some stuff, but it's a lot quicker. So we just fall into the drone here. You kind of have to work with the doors, but now we shut down Bagley's servers, so there's like 4 or 5. Fun fact about this room is the whole, it might seem like a separate map, but it's actually rendered with the whole world. You can actually, there's cameras up there that are in Broca tech that you can hack. So you can even go out there and like fly a drone around in the overworld because the like signal range is long enough from down here. There's also some weird, like in Broca tech, when we were blowing up the coolant stuff, there's some weird, like there's a weird beta elevator that takes you to the Bloom Tower, like a completely different area. So, I think originally you're supposed to take that elevator and then they accidentally left the warp point in, so. Time ends very soon when I hit the button here, so 3, 2, 1, time. So, cool. That's Watch Dogs Legion. I finished 2 hours 30 in-game time. That was actually PB for me. So it was a lot of fun. The run went really well. There was really no meltdowns. I just got pretty much unlucky with the recruitment missions, but those are random, so that's kind of expected. What else? Random, thank you for joining me. Random Machine is here to help a bit with commentary, and he's doing a run later today, or later this week on Saturday for Watch Dogs 1. So be sure to watch that. He's very good at the game. He just got world record, so he's nice and warm. So I just want to check my in-game time. So we got a 2:34. So I think my previous was a 2:35, 1 minute PB. So be sure to watch the rest of GTA Marathon. I think in 8 hours we have GTA 5 Classic %, so be sure to come back in 8 hours. We're done for today, I believe. Anything else, guys? All right. Well, thank you. MHMD, if you're trying to talk, I can't hear you, so.
Yeah, I can't hear anything either.
Okay. I assume, I don't have the stream open, but I assume we're off. Hopefully. I'll check.